Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Clone Evolution. And tonight I'm going to be doing some extra battling and probably just some chat about some of the other stuff I forgot to cover yesterday. Now yesterday I was doing an episode about how you can make money playing video games, different ways to do it. And I listed a whole bunch of places like Hideout TV, which is in the links below, and a bunch of other places like Entropia Partners, and one other one that I can't ever remember the name of. So yeah, that's what I was talking about yesterday, but I forgot to include my very favorite game that I play for money, which is Entropia. Yeah, and Entropia is like Second Life. It's a big MMO, RPG sort of thing. Except in Entropia, the currency is real money. Well, they call it PED, like Project Entropia dollars. Probably the worst name you can name something on the internet. It's like, what are you into? Alright, so today let's try the plus 34 battle. Tempted to go with the one above, but he's way too strong. I think I can beat the plus 34. Yes, I've been playing Project Entropia for, I don't know, close to 10 years, somewhere around there. And most people lose money when they play the game and they constantly deposit, sort of like poker stars. But if you're good at Entropia, at like managing your money and having a budget, you can win. Yeah, and if you type in Project Entropia into Google and you check out the Guinness records, it holds a few of the Guinness records for the most real money people have invested in video games. Some guy sold his house and used it to buy a property that existed in the game. People laughed at him, but then he sold it the day after he bought it for like, I forget, like some big profit. Maybe double, I can't remember. Yes! Won the battle. Delayed reaction. Tempts me to try that plus 42, but they're just way too strong. Yeah, so there's a bunch of different ways you can make money in Entropia, and a whole bunch of ways that you can lose money in Entropia. Since it's like an MMO, there's really infinite ways. The ways that I make money in Entropia is one of the ways in the game is crafting. You have a crafting terminal and you have to collect parts to put in. I have a very small drink tonight. Must savor it. Ah, another victory. Yeah, so that's one way that I make money in Entropia. Another way is I own shares of the game. At one point, the owners of the game needed to raise some money. So like how companies sell their stocks, the game split up shares of their profits and sold them as like shares. Boy, did they raise a lot of money selling those. Yeah, so now that I own some of the shares, I can collect revenue from them. Don't even have to play the game, just log in occasionally, collect the money from the shares. There's some really like ingenious ways to make money in Entropia. Since there's a whole hunting and mining fields that you can do in the game, that's like a money pit a lot of people invest into. And sometimes they make big profits, but more than not, people just lose shitloads. So what you can do as an item trader is buy the loot off the people that are trying to unload their hunting and mining loots. And then you just buy them at slightly reduced rates, and then those people are happy because they can sell it, get rid of it quick, and go mine again, or go hunt again. And then you just increase the price slightly and sell it. Boy, a lot of people make money doing that. My favorite way to make money in the game was I became a real estate agent, where it's like I buy shops and different properties in the game and then resell them at inflated prices. Try to buy them at low prices too. My biggest profit was $2,000 US in one sale. It's like, dear God, that one I haven't surpassed. Well, I almost surpassed it once, but I actually turned the sale down because I wanted to keep the item. Can you imagine that? Turning down $2,000 profit because you want to keep something that exists in a video game? Now what I decided to keep was this one property in Entropia called Camp Crunk. There's a shop there, so I kept it. Why? Because I like owning shops in that game, and it's my very favorite shop that I've owned the longest. And I like it better than anything else in my whole life, so I figured I don't really want to sell it unless someone's going to give me like $1 million or something. Yeah, the 2,000 was pretty tempting. But I'm at a point in my life where $2,000 isn't really going to make or break me, so I'd much rather just keep it. Who knows, I'll probably get really desperate in life and be like, fuck, I should have took that $2,000. It's a chance you take. Really, is life everything about the money, or what's making you happy, right? Another neat way people make money in the game is they buy a spaceship and they become a space taxi driver. You can drive people from planets to planets. People will hire you because it costs money to buy a spaceship. And it's a free MMO to play. You don't even have to pay to buy the game. No monthly fees. And there's even ways to make money in the game for free. Like you can use Entropia partners and do all the survey stuff, or you can do the grinding. They have a grinding method in the game called sweating. And it's free to do, you get free skills, and you get items that you can sell for free. So it's very slow at the beginning, but if you're good, you can work your way up. Heck, if you do the Entropia partners, you don't even have to be good. I don't know, with Entropia partners I was making about 20 pet a day and doing surveys. It's about $2 US. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but then you times it by 30 days in a month and bam, you have a decent deposit amount. Especially the way US dollars are worth so much. Right, I figure what I'll do is play more of these. Once I finish these, then I'll finish the show off with maybe the expedition. And for anyone who's into my ley line shows, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a big earthquake coming up soon. So once we get some more earthquake activity that I can cover on the maps, then I'll do some of those. Or when the hurricane season picks up. Hurricanes are also really good on tracking on gravity well maps. No, so I think that's just about it. Everything I wanted to cover from Entropia. If anyone wants me to do a how-to video for Entropia, maybe I'll do one of those. I did a couple of them actually explaining how to do a mission in the game. The pay's pretty decent and you can do it every day. So if you're not into the grinding stuff, you can actually do a shooting mission. They have some oil rigs in the game, so some players will camp out around the oil rigs and try to get the oil when it sprays out. And then you can sell it to taxi drivers, because they'll need oil to refill their ships. Yeah, Entropia is how I got into Clone Evolution. Making 3 heroes in Clone Evolution got me, I think, 100 or 200 ped into Entropia, which was about $20 US. I could be wrong about the amounts because I get numbers screwed up pretty easily. I should have wrote it down, but I wasn't anticipating it to actually work. I was surprised when it did. Just because it was such a fun game, I would play it just for fun. I was surprised I was getting paid to play this. I'll be right back. I'm just going to grab another drink from the fridge. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Cancel that. I actually won't be getting another drink from the fridge. I went to get it. It was empty too. Son of a bitch. I always try to fucking remember to grab a drink before I do the show. Because I really need it. I need it. Now I usually get a really dry throat from talking all the time. So if I don't have a drink for when I'm doing it, it's basically I can't do it. That was one of the issues I had with doing radio. When I was at the radio station, they said you couldn't bring a bottle of water, even with a lid, to sip on while you're doing the interviews. And that was pretty much the end of my radio career. And I tried it for quite a few weeks, or actually months, without the bottle of water, but then I'd have to run into the hallway and take a sip every time I was on break. There's also a lot of rules involved with regular radio shows. As soon as I started getting into signing paperwork about what I was allowed to say and stuff, that's when I was like, might as well just continue on YouTube. Not to say YouTube doesn't have that kind of shit to deal with, but at least I have a potential of making ad revenue. When I used to do community radio, I was paying to volunteer there. I was like, God, how many jobs do you have to volunteer and pay to volunteer? That's radio for you. Yeah, so if anyone hears those guys doing community radio, make sure to give them a good shout out. It's a lot of work for not much love. I used to do paranormal radio shows. We did stuff about, like, I don't know, what did we cover? Everything from Bigfoot to UFOs, abductions, cattle mutilations. Alright, so before I get into the expedition, what I'll do is get a quick message from our sponsor. Today's show was brought to you by Crack! Crack! It'll fuck you up. Well, thank you. That was an excellent message from our sponsor. Alright, we'll begin the expedition next. Still no word on the tablet, so I'm thinking I really gotta message Amazon soon. Pretty sure I'm already like a week past when it was saying the first arrival date could be. And since that whole thing was missing from the shipping, it's kind of concerning why I can't track the package. Yeah! Now what I was anticipating was for the tablet to arrive and for it either not to be able to run the game or for it to also overheat while I'm playing the game or for it to break. What I had not anticipated was that it would never even arrive. But at least my backup plan should work either way. I'm gonna start just emulating fucking Android on my computer. Because sadly, when I bought the new modem to boost to the forbidden frequency of internet, it worked great for like almost a week of shows. Every episode amazing. And then all of a sudden it started fucking up like it used to. So maybe the magnetic field of my house changed, blocking the internet. I doubt that. I don't know what the fuck it is. Bloody cock whore. Bloody gaping cock hole, cock hole. Yeah, today on the vaporizer menu, got some of the sativa, and I was cleaning my vaporizer out a bit, so I added a little bit of the residue from it. It's a little chunky. Now the difference about vaporizer residue and bong residue is bong residue has ash in it, so it sort of looks like black and it gets like tarry. But vaporizer residue does not contain ash, or a way less amounts of ash. So, in the process, when you go to clean out the vapor residue, it doesn't have ash in it, it's way cleaner. Although, the beginning part of my vaporizer does collect residue that's very similar to bong resin. I don't think visually you could tell the difference. But once you get about an inch through the filtration process, that's when it starts getting see-through and clear like honey. The very tip of my vaporizer is the cooling coil from the Plenty, made by the Volcano company. Who makes the Volcano vaporizer again? Does anyone remember that one? Stork and Bickle or something like that? Yeah, so anyways, that cooling coil, when the vaporizer oils or vapor passes through it, you're talking high grade vapor oil it collects. Pour that shit into a fiber and it'll blow people's mind. The other thing I like about the cooling coil from the Plenty, since it's metal, it doesn't really taste bad or different when you collect it in it. Not like a rubber tube or anything. So well done, Storkel and Bickle. Or Volcano Company, I'll just call it. Yeah, and I was thinking, for my 1,000 subscriber, I'll try to find a product or something I can give away. I was considering giving away my vaporizer or attachment, but could run into some legal issues with that, so I'll try to look into it more. Still got a ways to wait before I hit the 1,000 subs anyways. Only at like 560, I think. No, I appreciate everyone for subbing. Try to expand the content soon. Won't just be Clone Evolution. Get some podcasts going with guests. Daily news broadcasts. Interactive news. So you can ask questions, do call-ins. My team is fucking dead. Did you guys even see what happened? Fuck. Am I in the last battle, or is this the second last one? Oh fuck. I really needed some of those guys to freeze. That was bad luck. Oh, there goes my whole team. See, when my Uncle Joe went there with his full special, if he would have just froze maybe 2 or 3 of them, I would have just destroyed this team. But no, his special attack went with a 40% chance of hitting, hit 6 people and didn't fucking freeze 1! Fuck! Oh man. That really pisses me off. That was fucking 2 battles in a row of fucking complete bullshit. Fucking horse shit. Swear to God, if I don't even beat this... Oh, I'm not. These guys are way stronger than me. I don't know what went wrong. Why did all of a sudden my team die? I wasn't even fucking watching. See, this is fucking useless, eh? Like, once your main characters are dead... Like, I can't even hit this other team. Fuck. Yeah, that was a fucking horseshit piece of fucking... Now, I can hardly wait to go back and watch the video. Or I better not. I'll end up smashing something. Now maybe I'll get ready to lift some weights and then I'll watch the replay. They'll be like, fly through each rep like it weighs a feather. Never do that for working out. Cheat by making yourself really angry. It's like, I don't need food energy. I can just get so mad that I fucking lift 1,000 pounds. See, isn't that the trick in life? Take really fucking irritating things and try to transmute it into good shit. Turn shit into solid gold. Now, I was just thinking that I hardly ever use Spartacus for anything. That useless son of a bitch. Oh, shit. Just for interest's sake, I'm gonna check to see if I have anyone that I can upgrade. With that new Spartacus guy, maybe. Who should I upgrade? I think Obama is a popular ingredient, so maybe I should make him. I'll just go through and check, make sure there's no one else that I needed him for. He needs random fire people. Yeah, too bad it wasn't Obama that he needs. No, so it doesn't really matter who I make. Everyone's useless. So let's make Spartacus. Yeah, purple Spartacus. I've already made him before. So, let's toss him in the research machine. Holy shit, I've got 2 of them. Alright, that gives me 2 points. Do I want better hit percentage or better dodge? Let's go with one better hit percentage. Let's boost it up by 4. That's pretty cool. Yeah, still can't believe that I got my ass kicked so bad in the expedition. The game must increase the difficulty. That's what I'll call it. Pretty sure that I can't do any more fighting in campaign. It's still unlocked until I get my next level up. So the only last place that I can fight is a little bit in the dungeon. You can see that I made it up to level 129, and I was at 111 just a few days ago. So in some ways I'm progressing. Yeah, this bull's dead. Yeah, it seems like the show wants to cut out soon, but I'm going to do a few more battles. Let's try out the new fire attack, see how it works. I'm going to have to remember to change my vaporizer bong water. It's almost turned pure yellow. All the ammonia in it. They're like orange. No ash though, so it's clear, like piss. Smells like piss, looks like piss, tastes like piss. I wouldn't know. I swear, I have no idea what piss tastes like. Oh shit. How badly did I lose there? I was distracted. Now for the water to turn to piss, it takes about maybe a week of vaporizing through it. I swear I'm not changing the water because I'm trying to conserve water. Not because I'm just lazy. Doing my part to help the environment. I'll try putting on the extra shield. See how my team likes extra defense. See, a lot of my characters have like element abilities to try to stun and freeze. But if I fight a battle and they don't stun and freeze, I'm pretty much fucked. So like that first turn, if 2 or 3 of the guys get stunned, I pretty much won. So to increase the odds of that, I'll try boosting the lightning. This will give lightning a better chance of working and stunning. Yeah! 2 Poet Williams stunned. Take that, Williams. Now we just need a bit of freezing, and this win is mine. Fuck! Fuck! Now the other thing I could try is maybe changing up the order. I think the player that I have on the far closest to me should be stronger so they don't die so quick. Cause fuck man, I had that one. Yeah, he's too weak. Oh yeah, you guys want to see something neat? Something better than a black fucking screen? I wonder what causes that black screen error. Fucking pisses me off. Slow client detected. Well fuck then, speed up! Like what the fuck's your problem? What are you telling me? What do you expect me to fucking do about it? I'm not the client. It's like I'm the wrong person to complain to. Yeah, it's going to show off one of the new items that I just unlocked. I gave it to the Wright brothers because I like him to go first, but maybe I'll switch it up. Check that out. I fucking upgraded the speed chip so that it's yellow now. Now maybe I'll make that the thumbnail. Yellow speed chip. Not only is it yellow for the item, but also for the level class. How fucking sick is that, right? And I was thinking what other one that I'll level up to yellow next. It's maybe one of the health ones. I'd like to have more health. Holy shit, is this guy ever weak? 400,000? Yeah, it's interesting. The casino event I haven't really been trying because I'm saving up for the next round. Looks like I'll have a free advanced clone soon, so I won't bother using it. And another one for ordinary clone, so I won't bother using it. Alright guys, guess that's it for what I can do for battling today. Sort of screwed myself short with dying in the expedition. Just kind of annoying. I wonder what the reward was. Nothing good. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. Those items kind of suck anyways. Alright, big shout out to everyone who's been posting comments and questions in the chat. Really appreciate that, guys. And thanks for sharing, subbing, and something else. And yeah, if you happen to see Praying Mantis, go buy your vaporizer and it takes a dump in your vaporizer and you vaporize that, then you can give the video a dislike, because I'm positive that vaporizing Praying Mantis dump would be terrible, and no one deserves to like that. Alright, thanks again for watching the show, and catch you guys later. And don't forget, never buy the products from our sponsor. They'll ruin your life!